I'm just a mom who loves her kids more than anything. What do you think their dad did that made me willingly give up seeing 50% of their childhood? If you're dating a divorced dad, you should be asking yourself the same question.
My opinion on dating divorced men or single dads, you have to be careful. Because before I was like, oh no, like, I'm glad that he's divorced. I'm glad. That means, like, he had all this time to learn, like, basically had a practice, wife, like, whatever. You are dating the same guy with the same characteristics. There is a reason why they're not together. And if they had kids together, that woman did not leave the first time. I made a video about this before. That woman did not leave the first, second, third, fourth time. There was something done bad enough to break up the family for a woman to finally, like, give up. And I had so many men in the comments like, no, I fought for my marriage. And here's my thing, is that, or like, oh, women are the ones to file divorce. Yeah, they are. Because women stay after they emotionally check out for the longest time because they are trying to make it work. But men will think that if something's not happening in the moment, everything was fine. They're so blindsided. But it's years of trauma. It's years of, like, them doing something over and over and over and over again. And you could have cheated 2 years ago, but, like, she changed. She changed and she's still not okay. I've realized that you're still dating her ex-husband. The only difference between you and her is a timeline. Unless that man has a strong relationship with his therapist and Jesus Christ, watch out.
If you find yourself dating a divorced man and he has no idea how his marriage dissolved, run. I don't even care if he says it's her fault. If he has no idea, he said he was blindsided, it came out of nowhere, she just stopped communicating, run. Women will tell men over and over and over and over again what they are not receiving in their relationship and how to fix it before they're actually willing to walk away. And if you don't know how your relationship ended, that is a problem with you. And I'm not even saying that it automatically makes it your fault. Because in order for a man to understand why a relationship ended, he would have to know situational context for why it dissolved. Just being able to talk about those, the communication issues you might have had, the situational problems, just being able to properly describe those in detail will tell you everything you need to know about their emotional awareness. Because behind a lot of crazy bitch ex-wives, there are men who couldn't give a fucking shit to change things when they had the chance.
Listening to the first woman really got me emotional. That is why I'll forever keep telling ladies, single ladies, if you want to date a divorced married man, ask your questions. I mean, do not rely on only the things he will tell you about his wife, because most of these men who are divorced are demonic. They will lie on their wives and they will make themselves the victims. Okay, so that is why you're supposed to engage in your own research, do your own research as a smart girl, even if you want to go that route. Never believe everything a divorced married man tells you, because I tell you what, women are not living good men. They are not living good men. Before a woman, the children, wakes up one day and decides to give up, to go her way, it means that man, there is something in that man that has refused to change, for peace to reign in that man. It means she has complained, and accumulation of hurts. Hurtful things that he has been doing to her that he didn't feel remorseful for, that he didn't want to ever change, and then she decided to give up and choose herself instead. If you were to be a nice man, a good man, that woman wouldn't leave him for you. So do your research, even if it's to even talk to the wife, to the ex-wife, ensure you do that. So some of you might want to believe him and don't want to pay attention to what his ex-wife has to say, because some of you might want to be acting like, oh, the Messiah, because he has lied to you. You won't want to listen to your fellow woman. you just want to nail her to the cross without caring to know if maybe this man will be lying to you. There is something that they always say in my dialect. They say the broom that they used to flog the first wife is still kept behind the door, waiting for the second wife to come in. So do not think that when you come in, you're coming as the Messiah to save him. No. Most of these divorced men are complete narcissists. They are unrepentant devils. So it is only when you finally get married to them that you will understand what the ex-wife saw that made her to make that drastic decision of walking away. So that is why I always advise my single ladies, anytime you want to go into marriage with this divorced man, if you made up your mind that, oh, you still want to go ahead because you're in love, make sure you do your research. Make sure when you go in, give birth to a number of children you can cater for. Make sure you take your financial life seriously. If not, you're going to cry at the end of the day. So, the guidance, do not go in with only the stories he told you about his dead wife. Go in into that marriage guided. Because just like what the first woman in the film said, what do you think made her to give up on her marriage? And only God knows how long she has been in that marriage. What do you think made her to come to that final stage of finally choosing herself? Think about it. So when you enter into that marriage or into that relationship with a divorced man, which most of them are liars, do not think, oh, it can never happen to me. No, it's a lie. It can happen to you. This woman reached out to me some time ago, last 2 months. So, and then she was explaining to me how a divorced man ruined her. This man came into her life, said all manner of things against his ex-wife. How his ex-wife left him, left the kids, and went her way. So, according to her, the man told her a lot of things, and then she felt pity for him, and they began dating. She came in after the marriage into the man's house, and then she was now like a mother to his 4 kids while trying to conceive her own. So what actually happened was that after so many years of trying to conceive, she was having problems with conceiving. So by these years, the children of this man had all grown, like they've gone into the university, they were studying their various courses, and then the man saw that his children were now independent. Guess what he did to this woman? He threw her away. After finishing his money, after wasting her time, after promising her fake love, after giving her fake love. So, right now, she is in regret and she has gone back to zero. She's now a shadow of herself, and then she reached out to me, explaining bitterly of her experience, and she told me then to share it on my TikTok channel, which I did. So that is why I'll forever keep telling single ladies, be careful with these divorced men out there. They are dangerous species of men. Some of them, they are extremely wicked. They are wicked to the core that they do not even have human feelings. So always be guarded. Always do your research and do not fall prey to this kind of men. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you're just on my page for the first time, my name is Queen Libra, and in this channel, you already know what we do. We talk about relationship and marriage conversations. React to these videos, and then we give advice to anonymous messages. So, do not forget to like this video, share to your friends, share to everyone you know so that they can learn from this video. And do not forget to subscribe. I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day and stay blessed.